Hello and welcome to my Dallas 2025 trip. I started off at Legacy West, like an outdoor mall. That was a prank. It was interesting to see. I went to the sixth floor with my friend Itai that lives in Dallas. This is where JFK got shot. So, well, from this balcony or this basically bookstore from the top, and he got shot while driving on that street, going that direction the same cars are going. Outside the museum, there's a conspiracy theorist, and when I pushed him on his conspiracies, he didn't want to talk to me, unfortunately. After going to the sixth floor, we went to the Texas Theater. This is where Lee Harvey Oswald was found. This is actually my fourth time being in Dallas. I just haven't created a video on it. Deep Ellum is one of my favorite places. It reminds me of Bushwick in New York and Wynwood in Miami. Tons of murals, probably 1,000 or more, all throughout the street. They're free to view. Very artsy neighborhood with a lot of places to go check out, a lot of hipsters and stuff like that. Very interesting. Probably my favorite neighborhood in Dallas. Yeah, America. So in Dallas, we saw these furry people dressed like mascots, but definitely a weird group of people. So we stopped by the hotel, and there was a convention, and this is the weirdest group of people I've ever interacted with or met, and I still don't understand it, but it was interesting to see for a few minutes, and then talk to them, and it was weird. This is Central Market. This is like one of the nicest grocery stores I've ever been to. It's like a Heb, but extra great. And from here, we got kangaroo meat and yak meat. And later in the video, we end up cooking it. You'll see. This is Fort Worth. The Stockyards is this like tourist area where they have these bulls that walk down or longhorns that walk down every day. And Fort Worth kind of has that vibe of Texas, like stereotypical Texas. People wearing cowboy hats, people walking around with guns. It's what you think about when you think about Texas. So I went to the George Bush Presidential Library, which was on a campus, a college campus. I think his wife went there. And it was definitely interesting to me because I lived through this presidency and I recognized some of the things like that's part of the World Trade Center. That's some of the wreckage and certain things like the wars and the No Child Left Behind and the HIV acts and the global war on terror and everything. It was interesting to walk through and see everything. And this is a replica of the Oval Office. Yeah.
No, no.
Earlier in the video, I went to a botanical garden, but these are actually natural. These are the blue bonnet, which is the state flower of Texas.
No.
And we saw some on the road and stopped and took some videos and photos.
Oh, I didn't know if I was.
If I was a local in Texas, I probably wouldn't be going to Bucky's, but I just enjoy it. Just you know, it's something to do in the South, whether it's Texas or Tennessee. I always like this beaver. This may be the most unique restaurant I've ever been to, or definitely top three. Every table has a different seating area with different like theme. Like that looks like a school with lockers, and we were sitting on like a money one, and there's a romantic area right there, and there were like tons and tons of different things. And they gave this drink with dry ice that was bubbling. I actually don't know how good that is for you. Probably not. But this is the salad car, not the salad bar, but the salad car, which was included in every meal. And we definitely used the salad car. Another thing was that the waitresses and staff would dress up as like superheroes or different characters, and they wouldn't break character that much, and they'd sing to you. So this is the kangaroo that I mentioned earlier that we got. It looks like some other type of red meat. Then there's ground yak. A yak is like a really hairy cow. Very high in protein. Both of them, I think, are not as good as beef, but it was definitely worth trying.
Oh, and it's up here too.
And look how good that kangaroo looks. This is kangaroo. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
No.